When the sweeps come out, the dog comes out. Yeah. What's going on, guys, and welcome to Mustache Betting, a place where you become the best betting version of yourself. And how about that sweep? That's right, yesterday we hit both plus money bets, but let's recap it. We took Julio Rodriguez to go under his 1.5 HRR prop at plus money. I think plus 105 or so was the bet, and that ended up hitting. He went actually 0 for 5 and 5 at bats. He didn't record a single stat, so we cashed that. And then in the other game, we took George Springer to go under his 1.5 HRR prop as well, and I think it was plus 110 odds for that, and that ended up cashing with George Springer not recording a single stat as well. So it was a great night. That brings us to 2.1 units won on the day, and that brings our season total since the channel opened to around 14 units won. 14 units won exactly, actually. So yeah, pretty remarkable night. You know I gotta play the music, and we had to bring the dog out. But yesterday, we leave that in the past as always. Today, we move forward with my 2 best bets for this ALDS, Phillies and Dodgers, and many more playoffs. And my first best bet of the day is going to be of the Seattle Mariners, Julio Rodriguez under 1.5 HRRs, plus 110 at bet365 for a unit. We're going to run him back here. Julio, he faces off against Casey Mize, and in 3 at-bats, he's hit Mize 0 times with 1 strikeout. Julio, he's been up and down in the playoffs, and like I said earlier, he went 0 for 5 yesterday. My theory is that this is going to continue, and my theory yesterday was that he was not putting enough lift on the ball, and this was supported by his low pull percentage of 33%. 50% of his batted balls in his last 15 at-bats have still been ground balls, so he's not putting any lift on the ball right now, and that leads to easy outs. So Mize, he has a nasty 4-seamer, and a good 4-seam fastball is what Julio struggles with the most. Mize, he throws his 4-seamer 26% of the time, and Julio against 4-seamers, he's only batting 200. So I'm counting on Julio to hopefully give us a few more ground balls today, run this back, keep the streak going, and go under. And if you guys could, please like, follow, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Let me know, do I have a funny looking face? Anything that may be on your mind, make sure you leave it in the comments down below, and I'll be sure to respond. Thanks. And my second best bet of the day is going to be Nola of the Philadelphia Phillies over 2.5 Ks, minus 140 at bet365 for a unit. That's right, you heard me correctly. His line is set at 2.5 Ks. It's this low for a reason, because the second he slips up, his butt is getting yanked. But we're going to count on him not to, hopefully. The value on this line is there if Nola can go 3 or more innings without giving up a couple hits or a home run. But this is Nola we're talking about, so he could give up 7 homers in the first inning. But honestly, that risk is a risk I got to take, because Nola last game, he showed us that his stuff was there. He's delivering 9 strikeouts in a 24-out outing. I believe playoff Nola will show up here in Los Angeles. The Dodgers versus righties, they rank 16th in strikeouts. And Nola, he's going to need to be on his A game tonight. And again, like I said, last game, his last start, he showed us that his stuff was there. He was ramping up perfectly into the playoffs, and during the playoffs, Nola has a historical tendency to perform well. So because of that and more, if Nola can go through the top of the order, I'm counting on Nola to go easily over this line and give us more than 2.5 strikeouts going into this NLDS. For everything, we have Julio Rodriguez to go under 1.5 HRRs, and then likewise we have Nola in the Dodgers series to go over 2.5 Ks. So that is all I have for you today. Hopefully we can bring the dog out again tomorrow and get the nice sweep on the day. Aside from that, if you guys could, please like, follow, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Make sure you have notifications turned on. I do upload incredibly early at around 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock in the morning. So make sure you always have those notifications on so that you aren't missing out on any of the value of my plays. But otherwise, let's enjoy this NLDS baseball. Guys, have a great day. Be safe. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.